The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Taking a look at the Celtics, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Well, Boston had been in a bit of a rebuild since the end of the days of the Big Three. Last season, they got back into the postseason. Shaq, where do you see this team going in the next few years?
Well, they have great guards to build around, and they can continue to be big players in the free agency for the next few seasons. They got to make all the right moves. Their president, I played for him. He's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing.
You know what? I could see them trying to strive for the modern version of a lot of NBA teams. That means getting three-point shooters. If they get more three-point shooters building around that, some crisp passing, that can be a championship mix.
Thank you for joining us. We go courtside now. Kevin Harlan's got the call.
It's time to get away.
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Taj Gibson. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of who are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him, and I bet it helps him right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help him long term.
Well, we'll see, because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right. We'll see how long it takes and whether this new look roster can gel.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Livingston is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Turner in at the small forward. Now here's Crowder. He kicks it to Freak. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Livingston. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Raptors in Toronto.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Now here's Freak. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
At first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Freak. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Swiped it away. Here is Livingston. Last time, 14 points for him. Right side, Butler. Off target with the open look. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Matthews, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Raptors. Gasol a screen. Over in the corner, Turner. And a miss there on the triple.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
There's a screen. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Vern. It's rebounded by Livingston.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Freak, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Paul Gasol.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know what we in? You know what we in?
Both shots good from the strike. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here is Livingston. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. The putback, and Noah with the slam.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
Now, here's Matthews. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Here is Livingston. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. From down in the low post, it goes. Bulls trail by 3. Now the pass to Butler. He dishes it to Noah. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Gasol. Shoots from 8. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Gasol's got his first basket of the night. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Crowder. And again, it's Boston converting. Here is Livingston. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Here's Butler. Good D by Matthews.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Pass to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Crowder. Turner covering. Shot by Crowder, no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists in the game.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Portis, he's checked in. Bulls also changing it up. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Portis. Gasol comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Gary Harris. Freak in at point guard. Jake Crowder out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Matthews, and it's Lee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Butler, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Celtics trail by 6. Feeds it to Sullinger. Kicks to Freak. Matthews against Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Lee.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Noah in the post. He's against Lee, and that one's good by Noah. 1:56 left now here in the second. Freak with it. Passes it to Lee. Again, the miss by Lee.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Butler with the ball. Matthews covering. Outside Turner. Back to Butler. Gasol, a screen on Matthews. Lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Butler. Celtics trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Sullinger with the bucket.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Outside Turner. Noah the screen. Shoots off the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Turner's got his second bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And that one's good. And that's now 7 points for Jared Sullinger.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Turner passes to Noah. Wants to get it to Butler and does. It's his first trip to the line.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
You know, his free throw percentage has...
And that does it for the first half of play. Bulls lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. Let me say this first. I'm really pleased with how many open looks we've created. We've hit a lot of shots because we found a lot of high percentage looks. That can't change. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. We expected this to be a battle, and it has been. From here on out, it's a battle we're going to win. Get a hand in, fellas.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming up.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jared Sullinger.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Jimmy Butler is out there with Livingston, and it's Turner in at the 3 slot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Wesley Matthews will be at the line shooting.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Matthews.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here is Livingston. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Livingston. And it's 9 points for Pau Gasol.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's Freak. Soft touch off the glass.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Gasol, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over. It's been fun to watch Gasol in this one. He's got 10 points. And
Chicago leading by 6. Livingston passes to Portis. Harris with it. Out defended by Freak. Harris outside. Now the dish to Dunleavy. Just 5 on the clock. Harris kicks to Dunleavy. And again, Chicago. No good. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Freak. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
There's the screen. In the corner, it's Harris. Puts up a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot is good.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. .11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Such a wide open look. Livingston's got 6.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And here's Freak. It'll count. And no good trying to get that one. And as
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the
the fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Crowder's checked in for Boston. Freak comes in for Smart. Then for the Bulls, Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Noah. And it's Livingston in for Evan Turner. Freak, he's in at the point. He's out there with Lee. Jared Sullinger is out there with Jay Crowder. That's the Boston 5. Outside for Sullinger. The tray. And the basket good. Sullinger's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Mirotic, the screen. Livingston dishes to Mirotic. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Livingston. Mirotic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Sullinger with the ball. Gasol covering. Sullinger the screen. Now here's Crowder, defended by Dunleavy. Here's Vern. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Here's Mirotic. Second chance shot. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Celtics. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Mirotic, and Turner subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. Stolen away. Livingston passes to Butler. Dishes it to Gasol. Livingston kicks to Gasol. It's deflected. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Turner. They shoot again. And Noah with the layup.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Celtics trail by 12 to the middle. Gasol with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Livingston dishes to Gasol. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Again, the miss by Turner.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Vern defended by Gasol. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Chicago.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight. For Livingston, a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Outside Turner. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, pal, congratulations on the win here. How satisfying is this victory for you and the team?
It's satisfying just because we got another great win. And the way we've been playing lately, I think it's just been great, and we just got to keep the momentum going.
Wins help the confidence, pal. Congratulations. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. Kenny, what did you think?
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up, looking to create easy shots for his teammates. It motivates your team when a guy's passing like that.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Today's episode, it's time to vote for your top play of the month. Robbie from Two Bros Gaming gives you some tips in my team.
I recommend if you're putting up a player on the block that you put them up for 4 hours.
We chat with the Cavs' J.R. Smith. I hear you play.
Absolutely.
And what's your favorite mode?
The Pro-Am.
Give you the best athletes and road to the finals. And you get a chance to earn some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. On today's episode, it's time to vote for your top play of the month. Robbie Two Bros Gaming gives you some tips in My Team.
I recommend if you're picking up a player on the auction block that you put them up for.
We chat with the Cavs' J.R. Smith.
I hear you play.
Absolutely.
And what's your favorite mode?
The pro-am.